Hi moms! Welcome back to day 2 of week 8. So lower body exercises today. Like always, feel free to take breaks, grab water, modify any of the exercises, and only do what's safe and healthy for you and your body and your baby. Okay, for equipment today, all you need is your mat, as well as I kind of suggest having access to a wall or a nice sturdy back of a chair or something, just for a little bit support for balance. But yeah, okay, so let's get started. You're gonna stand up on your mat. Let's find that nice neutral spine to start off. So stack that hand over your pubic bone, widen through your collarbones here, soften your knees a little bit, feet underneath your hips, feel that triangle between your big toe, baby toe, and heel. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, pull belly button to spine, hands come low. Here we go, let's inhale, sit down halfway. Raise your heels, lower, exhale to stand. Now we're just gonna do a little half squat. Inhale, raise, lower, exhale to stand. Good job, here we go. Lengthen through your low back as you sit. Don't let those ears creep up as your hands come up overhead. Let's do one more. Stand all the way up. All right, shake it out a little bit. Hands come onto your hips. Let's do some running calf raises. So equal pressure through the balls of your feet. Look at the floor, it's something that's not moving. Let's go a little faster. Create lots of heat in your body. You got this. Crown of your head pulling to the ceiling. Engage those glutes. Press the floor away from you. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Okay, so let's get started. So you can stand up and not use a wall, or you can kind of have it there and use it if you need, or you can full on just commit to using the wall for balance. Totally up to you. I think I'm gonna kind of do a half and half, so I'm gonna not use it for a few and then use it for the last one. So we're gonna do a series. So you're gonna pick one side. I'm gonna start off with my left. If you wanna mirror me, then it might be your opposite, or depending on how the camera's flipped. But you can just pick any side that works for you to do first. Okay, we're gonna start off finding that neutral, and then we're just gonna shift our weight onto one leg. Staying up nice and tall and wide through the collarbones. Keep those ribs connected to those hips. And then you're just gonna pull that heel back and then bring it in. Pull back and bring it in. We're gonna do 8 here, so just some hip extensions. Squeezing that glute. Keep breathing. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna hinge forward a little bit. So we're gonna keep that strong neutral spine, but hinge at the hips. You're gonna pick up that leg, and we're gonna open it out to the side in kind of like a fire hydrant hip opener. So again, you can use a wall or chair for balance. Look at the ground at something that's not moving. Neutral neck, so gaze is looking just ahead of you on the floor. And let's do 8 openers. Keep those hips level. And stand up. Good job. Okay, here's where you might need the wall. This one's gonna get a little bit trickier. We're gonna do a single leg hinge. So you're gonna reach those arms forward, both or one, and then come up, drawing the knee, kind of to make a nice little table. Plug that leg in, extend forward, Nice and sturdy on that standing leg. Halfway. Shake it out. Good job, changing sides. So we're gonna do that whole thing again. Standing up nice and tall. Shifting your weight. Other leg this time. Hip extension back. Keep length through your lumbar. Doesn't have to lift a ton. All right, hinging forward, neutral spine. Here we go. 1. Little bit of a bend into that supporting leg. Hold that core in tight. Here you go. Last one. Now you can point or flex, just kind of pick one and stick to it. I actually think I'm going to point. Keep breathing. And 8. And shake it out. Nice work. Alrighty. So now that we kind of got our glutes fired up and nice and warm, you probably feel them a little bit, all those local stabilizing muscles shaking a bit in those exercises. Good job. Now we're going to get into kind of a bigger, more powerful movement. So we're going to do a kind of a cross back lunge into a regular lunge, and it's going to flow back and forth. So taking a step past your midline. So imagine this leg is the middle. You're going to step back behind, knee in line with your front toe and that second toe. Lunge down, come up, and then you're just going to do a regular lunge. So kind of one in front of the other. So you're going to go back, regular, back, regular. Keeping that stack, float those ribs, keep that hip and rib connected here. Try not to pop them open, wide through the chest, all that good stuff going on. Grab a wall if you need for support and follow along. Let's try and do 6 per side. So for arms, I like to kind of have them in the center for balance. I find if I push against each other, it helps me. But if you want to keep them out to the side, that's another great option. Just keep those shoulders relaxed. Alrighty, so here we go in 3, 2, 1. Remember, keep that knee right in line with that second toe. Don't let it drift too far forward. And 6. Switching legs. Here we go. Ooh, more wobbly on this side. And stand. Whew. Good job. Shake out those legs. Alrighty. So now we're gonna make our way onto the floor. Alrighty. So now that you met me on the mat, we're gonna lay onto our side and we're gonna do a bit of a clamshell series here. So let's line up our toes, tailbone with the tips of our shoulder blades. Let our head relax onto our arm. Pick up that bottom oblique, so kind of hug it into your body. Hand is in front of you to support. We're gonna pick up those feet so they're just in line with our pelvis, so kind of just hovering them above the ground. Now, using that glute med, you're gonna open up and then close. And don't go too much so that you open and roll your hip. You wanna keep those hips stacked. forward. So let's do 8 here. Hold it. We're going to pulse. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. Good job. Okay, now we're going to lift, kick, in, and down. 2, 3, 4. You got this. Pick up that bottom oblique. Stay engaged. And 6. Okay, 2 more if you can. I know it's hard. And down. Good job. Switching sides here. Taking your time, lying down. Drawing that line through your body. Picking up those feet so they're just in line with your pelvis. One hand in front of you to support. Pick up that bottom oblique. Keep those hips stacked. 8 regular. Stay lengthened here. Hold and pulse. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now open, kick, in, 1. Open, kick, in, 2. You got this. 2 more. And relax. Awesome job. Slowly sit up. Okay, let's stretch out those glutes. They did some hard work today. So doing a nice little figure 4 stretch. You can also do pigeon if you prefer that one. Flexing your top foot, making sure it's below your knee, dropping that other knee to the side. Point of tension, not pain. Just taking long, deep breaths here, filling that side body. In and out of your nose, and exhale. When you're ready, you're gonna switch. Other side. Keeping those long, deep breaths. And when you're ready, taking the seat, so you can kind of sit crisscross if you would like. You can also sit like this, whatever feels comfortable. But just have your feet, if you're sitting the other way, opposite towards the side we're gonna lean towards. Okay, so we're just gonna do a little seated half moon static stretch here. So one hand planted on the ground. We're gonna lengthen through our side body on both sides and kind of reach up and over. Here we go. Looking down at the ground, relaxing those shoulders. And when you're ready, coming up and switching sides, reaching up and over. And coming down, kind of shake it out a little bit, give yourself a hug, a little pat on the back. Awesome, great job today, moms. Thank you so much for joining me in day 2 of week 8. So that was our last kind of lower body day of trimester 1. Great work. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 3 where we're gonna do our upper body. So we'll see you then. Take care. Bye.